Ororo Munro, aka Storm, first appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1 in April 1975. Storm's mother, Nadir, was a princess of a Kenyan tribe, and her father was an American photojournalist, David Monroe. Storm was born in Manhattan, but her parents and her moved to Cairo in Egypt when she was very young, making it the only home she'd ever known. Tragedy struck shortly before her 5th birthday when her parents died as a result of a plane crash. She was orphaned but taken in by local thieves, where she was taught to pickpocket to survive. She did this for a number of years and had a brief encounter with Charles Xavier while he was travelling the world, where she attempted to pick his pocket. He sensed her presence and sensed that she was a mutant, but decided that it was not the time or place to reveal that information to her when she might not know herself yet. Eventually, around late teens, I want to say, she got tired of the life of crime and decided to leave the city of Cairo, unsure of where she was heading. As she was crossing the desert alone and on the brink of death, her powers emerged. These powers would come in handy, as she would end up using them to save the life of T'Challa, the prince of African nation Wakanda. They would spend some time together, but T'Challa had to return to his princely duties, halting any romance between them for the time being. Eventually, she found herself in the Serengeti plains of Kenya, where her mother was from, and she was finally reunited with her tribe. She used her newfound powers to end a drought for them. This led to them treating her like a goddess and a saviour. This would last for a few years until Charles Xavier decided it was time to recruit this powerful mutant. Charles travelled to Africa and explained to Storm that these weren't magical or tribal powers, but a mutation, making her a mutant like him and the other X-Men. He then asked for her help in forming the second X-Men roster in order to save the originals. After the successful mission on the sentient island of Krakoa, she stayed on as part of the team and went on to form close bonds with characters such as Jean Grey and many others. After being on the team for a long time and learning lots about human-mutant relations, as well as the differences between her home in Africa and America, she used those skills to step up and become the leader of the X-Men in Cyclops' absence, where, despite her worries that she wasn't good enough, she proved herself to be a competent and formidable leader. Throughout numerous adventures, temporary power loss, love and loss, marriage and divorce, Storm has remained a reliable and caring member of the X-Men team and has always done whatever she can to help Charles Xavier's dream of human-mutant coexistence come to pass. She has ruled powerfully in numerous places, including as the Queen of Wakanda alongside T'Challa, and also on the Secret Mutant Council on Krakoa. Storm is, I believe, an Omega level mutant, and she is awesome.